Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! And happy holidays for everyone else, alright? I don't have anything to show my Christmas spirit because I completely forgot about buying that. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, alright? I can't wait for that imaginary person that I've completely made up for just this bit, to be like, actually, it's December 26th, I'll have you know. Okay, cool, that's great, that's fantastic. However, by the time I'm posting this, it's gonna be Christmas Day for me and a majority of the people that are gonna be watching this, okay? So you know what? Suck it, alright? I hope that you spend this Christmas Day celebrating with your family and having fun. If you can't do that, well, you're a weeb anyways. Go fucking enjoy. Go watch some anime or some shit. I don't fucking know. What do you guys do? Anyways, welcome to Tonikaku Kawaii chapter 205, brought to you by Bathhouse Scans. Thank you very much. Like I said, just go celebrate this day with your family. Why are you watching this video? You should probably go and celebrate. And if you can't do that, go watch anime. Do something that entertains you, alright? Listen, let's just jump right into it. So our chapter starts off right after the whole battle started, back in chapter 204, alright? Let's just say it's not going well for the humans, alright? All of, like, the swordmen, yeah, they're trying to do something, but, yeah, they all kind of just die. They all get just... Well, first what happens is that, like, they can't move their body, alright? And then they inevitably get crushed by the insides, which sounds a really brutal way to go, but it's what happens, alright? And everyone's freaking out because it's like, they don't know where the enemy is, and they're just all dying, and the Emperor has the genius idea, oh, maybe I should just look up to see what's going on. So he does, and lo and behold, there's like the fucking moon cube thing, the lunar envoy, alright? And he then has the ungenius idea to tell his archers, shoot at it, alright? Because I'm sure, having all your soldiers on the ground just, being crushed to death, I'm sure that didn't give you the message. So they do it, and lo and behold, they also get crushed, alright? Their entire bodies just fucking explode or something. They don't explode, they just get crushed, alright? Maybe I should just leave it at that, alright? And, yeah, it just becomes an absolute fucking bloodbath, because it's like, oh, wow, everyone's just dying, alright? Even that dark-skinned nobleman that I mentioned in the last chapter, yeah, he tries to do something, doesn't really pan out, he also dies. And, Kaguya, she's like, okay, alright, Lunar Envoy people, we done, let this stop, please, alright? You've killed enough people, alright? And what happens is, Kaguya, her parents or grandparents, I don't really know what to say about them, and the Emperor, they all get transported to this weird magical moon realm thing, alright? And it's like they just kind of just chill there for just a moment, at least. Obviously, the mortals have no idea what's going on in this weird little realm of theirs, alright? Kaguya explains to them that this is a road between the lunar moon people's world and the human world, alright? And she explains to them that the fact that she's even here in the first place means that she's already gone to the moon people, so... yeah, sorry. Obviously, the Emperor, he doesn't really like that. He's like, no, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep trying to get you. And it doesn't work out because he starts feeling the effects that every soldier did. And he starts getting crushed. Or he doesn't die because Kaguya tells him to, stop what you're doing. Give up. There's no point. All right. He gives up. He's like, all right, fine, whatever. He's obviously still sad about it, right? And, she's like, yeah, sorry. She basically explains that her whole plan was to use everyone's, power to somehow defeat the moon people. Didn't work out, obviously, and, inevitably, some people had to die, and she's obviously sorry for that and stuff. And she gives them all, like, this weird little letter, each and every one of them, alright? And, she tells them, hey, I enjoyed every single moment from this moment, alright? This was a crap ton of fun. I loved everything, alright? And my mind is going to get completely wiped by the moon people, and my body will just go up to the moon, but I will try my hardest to remember everything that happened because I loved it so much or something, which is obviously a lie because she said that she was going to get her mind wiped, and you know what? Granted, in a couple chapters, we do find that Kaguya does find this as kind of like this weird dream. So maybe she does remember. Maybe she did keep those memories, but okay, whatever, alright? And the Emperor is still doesn't want to accept it. He's like, no, I'm not going to let this happen. I want to keep you. I want to protect you from these fucking moon people and shit. And Kaguya is obviously still like, bro, I've already told you this before, but please stop. All right, please just fucking stop, okay? After that moment, we just start seeing Kaguya slowly disintegrate, alright? Basically going up to the moon, right? And we get to see into her thoughts a bit, you know? She's like, you know, if she knew that this moment was going to come sooner, she would have most definitely have been more honest with herself, with everyone. And then, you know, she's kind of regretting, you know, having to go back up, obviously, of course, right? But she, at least at the end of the day, wants to give them a gift or something, saying, you know, remind them of her or something like that, right? So she has the genius idea of making that weird immortal elixir that was mentioned in the story a long time ago, out of her own blood, all right? She kind of just cuts herself open a little bit, and, you know, she's like, she grabs, like, she basically, like, gets a vase, puts it in there, and she's like, she gives it to him. She's like, yeah, this is the immortal elixir. You can drink it and you can become immortal, and that's really cool. She starts giving them obviously all the, you know, the fun points about being immortal. You're no longer hungry. You're no longer sick. You know, hey, you can live forever. Hey, isn't that cool, right? And basically, you know, they stop being immortal and they're transformed into a mortal individual just like her. All right, and that's where the chapter ends off. You may notice that this chapter is significantly shorter than the other ones, and that's because there really isn't no reason, alright? I don't want to say that this chapter was really quick and easy to get done and over with, but it kind of was quick and easy to get done and over with, alright? I could summarize most of these things in a couple sentences, which is probably a good thing that I'm easily able to summarize it. I'm not trying to say that this chapter was bad. I think it was okay, alright? I mean, yeah, it was alright. You know what? I'm going to say it. It was okay. I enjoyed it for what it was. Maybe there's a little faults in it here and there, like the whole, yeah, she kind of leaves. And I don't mean to call the Emperor a whiny bitchy boy. However, you know, the only thing he does say in this chapter essentially is, "No, Kaguya, don't go." Whoa. That's all he literally says. I swear to God, he repeats it like 3 times in the entirety of this chapter, where he's just like, "No." Obviously, her grandparents, they don't really say anything in this chapter. Like I said, it was okay. I enjoyed it for what it was. All right, chapter 206. That was also all right, actually. You know what? Um, I hope that you enjoy this. It's Christmas Day when I should be posting this. So go spend this day with your family, and you know how I jokingly said if you don't do that, just go fucking watch anime some shit. I don't know if you're planning on doing that. I'm not judging you in any way, shape, or form. It was just a meme thing. All right. So yeah, goodbye.